Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Shihan Chowdhury, aka Chili Pepper Cooks, and today we're making a red curry noodle soup. Now this soup only takes 5 ingredients and it cooks under 30 minutes. However, the broth will taste like it's been simmering for hours. Let's get into it so I can show you how to make this. So first, let's go over the ingredients. We have coconut milk. Now this coconut milk that I have has no guar gum. What I saw is that the ones that have guar gum doesn't really mix well and doesn't really make a really good curry. It's not really good for the soups. This is just in my experience, so I try to get one that doesn't have any guar gum. Now this specific one that I have, I found at an organic market. Usually the organic market are the ones that carry these coconut milks that are just purely coconut milk and nothing else is added in there, not even any sweeteners as well. The next ingredient that we have is chicken broth. This is 24 ounce of chicken broth. This chicken broth is kind of special, as in it comes from a company that makes sure that the ingredients that used for the broth is all organic, and it just has a nice flavor to it. You can use any other type of chicken broth you want. You can also use beef broth, or you can use vegetable broth if you want to really keep it vegan or vegetarian. Next we have the main thing, which is the curry paste. This curry paste that I have, again, I got it from an organic market, and I want to let you know, depending on where you get your curry paste from and what brand you get it from, they're gonna have different intensity levels. Now for today's recipe, I'm gonna be using about 5 tablespoons of this red paste, and again, this is for this specific brand. The brand that you get, you might need maybe about 3 or 4, or you might need even more, but you'll know, within tasting. And next we have our ramen. Today I'm using a brown rice ramen. You can use any other type of ramen that you want, but I prefer the brown rice ramen. And the only reason I prefer this is because majority of the time I try not to have as much wheat, so I get the alternative, which is the rice flour based ramen. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get our pan, we're gonna put it on medium-low heat, and we're gonna get some oil, which is the 5th ingredient. Now we're gonna use about 3 tablespoons of this oil, and then we're gonna put in about 4 tablespoons of that red curry paste, and we're gonna cook it down until it gets dark and it starts sticking to the pan. Once that paste gets dark and it starts sticking to the pan, this is the time where you want to go ahead and add in the coconut milk and you want to add in the chicken broth. Once you get that added in there, we're gonna take another tablespoon of that paste and we're gonna put that paste in there, and we wanna make sure we do a nice stir to break it up. We wanna bring this up to boil. As soon as it gets to boil, then we're gonna put it on simmer, and we're gonna let it simmer for about 20 minutes. Once we're nearing that end of the simmer, we're gonna actually put in our ramen in, okay? We're using about 3 cubes over here. You can use more, you can use less, but if you use more, just know that you're gonna have less of that soup to it. So once I put the ramen in there, now I let it get to boil just a little bit so the ramen kind of cooks fully. Once the ramen is about 90% cooked, I turn off the heat and I let it sit just right over there. Now, I like to spice it up just a little bit more, so we're gonna put in the Thai chili pepper. And there you go. This is so easy and simple to make, and I promise you the broth will literally taste like it's been simmering for hours, but it's only been 30 minutes. Okay, let's have a taste test. Get some ramen right over here. Wow, that ramen actually picks up a lot of the flavor that's in this soup. But let's actually try the soup now. Wow, That soup tastes so rich, but refreshing at the same time. This is gonna be your go-to soup for this winter. Until next time, I'll see you later.